have things divided up by category. There's Joyce and Dan's personal stuff. We have a food list that is made up of stuff that we can't forget. It's not just your daily eating food. It's things like salt and pepper and so forth. And we've got a cadre of kitchen stuff and a whole bunch of miscellaneous. In the garage, of course, is stuff that I have to make sure is available for the camper itself. So I've downloaded a lot of movies onto an SD card, and I'm going to try them because even though all formats are supposed to work with this TV, sometimes they do and sometimes a format won't work. And I don't know why, but I give them a shot anyways. So let's see what we've got. Smart card.
No, and I don't need your help. Excellent day.
We'll see how this goes. Well, I'm hitting 100% movie activation. That's a new one. Well, we're just getting up.
Hi.
And we're headed inside to use the facilities. Let's go. And away inside. We are at my daughter's place with her husband and 2 kids. We've been here all Memorial Day weekend, and here it's Tuesday morning, and we're getting ready to head out. She is an avid gardener. It's a beautiful morning. It's been warm. They'll be heading to work this morning, and we will be heading to the next leg of the first part of this trip. Electric. Bruce. They have a really nice dog with a big voice. But Bruce is the best guy in the world. Yeah. Bruce and I, we got a thing.
It wasn't the eye, it was my eye tracks to the red section, so I'm looking at close. And then discounted clearance.
Oh.
Hey, who combed your hair this morning? You ought to look in the mirror. It's pretty exciting.
Hey. I should just leave it like that. What do you think?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like a little troll doll. Alright, sit up.
After taking a way too long survey online, a free breakfast sandwich next time. Woo! Well, we are currently in Pennsylvania, and we're at my daughter's in-laws' place, her husband's parents, and we just dropped over on our trip because it was pretty much on the way. And really, really nice people. They have a beautiful home in a very wooded area. They made a great dinner for us last night, and just nice people. Just you know the nice people. We don't record too much like this, like we were at my daughter's before. We understand our YouTube videos aren't necessarily their YouTube videos.
Yes.
And we respect people's privacy. And we don't even ask, can we record you? Because sometimes it makes people uncomfortable to have to say no or say yes when they don't feel like it. So we kind of keep it low key. We don't really give out, locations. And we don't put too much of it out there in the public. Us, though, we're out there too much.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it's cool here. It's 54 degrees, so 54? Or did I say 45? 54, right? 54 degrees. And it's just right, as far as I'm concerned. We are headed from here to a campground just west, about 30 miles west of Hershey Park, where we will ride roller coasters, which is what this trip is all about, is riding roller coasters. Joyce, like I mentioned way back, is a roller coaster junkie.
Oh my god! Oh no!
I think it's working out. Made, but he won't go on without me, so.
Right. So, it's no fun without Joyce. So, half the time I'm riding roller coasters, half the time I'm just sitting there looking to the side watching her. So we're enjoying coffee here.
Yes.
And we're going to stay a little while this morning, and then we'll start off. We're about 200 miles from the campground. Like I said, they're like on the way, Hershey Park is, a couple hundred miles to the west of us over here. So we'll probably catch you at the campground. So, what's for supper? Campground stop here. Well, we came from one household where we were made crab meat omelets. And then we visited someone else and we had filet mignon and other things that went with it. And this is what we're having tonight. That is ziti, and this is salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and Parmesan cheese. The fact is, I think that was the first time I had ever had crab omelets, or crab meat omelets. And believe it or not, that was the first time I had ever had filet mignon. But it's not the first time I've had ziti with Parmesan cheese. So you can tell just how sophisticated we are.
Hi.
You got it?
Okay.
It's a beautiful evening. It was in the mid-80s today, but didn't seem super hot. We went inside, put the fans on. We're plugged in, so the battery's, being charged faster than it can use up power. But tonight it's really pleasant. The sun's gone behind the trees. When we came in for a campground site, we came in, as a walk-in, and we knew there would be a lot of them. But there was no one at the shack to take your money or tell you where to go, whatever. There was the things that said, go pick something out, pay for it, and let us know, call us on this phone and stuff. And I'm like, what? So we ended up going about 2-3 miles down the road to the official campground ranger station. And they just checked us in. And of course we had to take a sight unseen. And it's very nice, but it's the only one with no shade. So the sun was here all day. If I had been able to pick the next one over, the one across the street, it would have been fine. So, but good news, Joyce, the bathrooms are right there.
Yes.
And the water's about 4 sites down. It's not too bad. We don't use much of it anyway. This is a meal that is out of the cupboard because we did not stop to pick anything up. We were just trying to find, a campground. And this is Gifford State Park in Pennsylvania. It's a really nice park with a lot of sites. We have our ziti is how you pronounce it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Not ziti, it's ziti.
Yeah, something like that.
It's the short, pudgy, round macaronis with the holes in them. The straight ones. If you were to bend it, it would be elbow macaroni. I told you that we, had some pretty classy food this week, visiting, relatives and friends. And I just want you to know that do we eat like this all the time? No, I might have cooked it a little bit differently. But you probably wouldn't have filet mignon. But I do want to let you know that this store brand grated Parmesan cheese is aged a minimum of 10 months. See, proof. So that's pretty classy, isn't it? Yeah. 10-month-old cheese. And it's not even moldy. How do they do that? Very exciting anyway. Well, bon appetit.
Yes.
Morning at Gifford State Park in kind of east central Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful morning. It's only, let's see, the temperature is about 50 degrees right now, 53, but it feels warm in the sun. There's no breeze. It's going to get 80 or more, and we'll be at Hershey Park. But there's no rush to do stuff while we're there. We'll try to stay as cool as we can. I'm looking forward to Hershey Park. I haven't been in about 12 to 15 years. I understand it's improved a lot, and it was pretty good back then. They have lots of rides, they have lots of roller coasters, which is what we're here for. Entering here today was an adventure. We knew there were lots of openings, as it's the day after Memorial Day, but we got here, and where you check in at the entrance to the campground, there was no one there. They said they don't man it on certain days of the week, and all of the sign-up stuff was non-existent or empty. The boxes were empty, everything was empty. So I came to look for a campground host, and they weren't there. So I went to a person at the campsite next to them, and they said, well, there's another one up around the corner. So I went there, and they were gone too. So we went to one of the bathrooms, and there was a park ranger there checking out something. He had a four-wheeler, and he said, go to the main office. So he gave me directions that were like something out of a sitcom. Go up the road, take a right, take a left. When you hit the light, take a left, then a sharp right in the road, and then you'll come to a big tree. So I just nodded, and then I went on the GPS, and sure enough, Google had directions to the actual office, and we got there, and that worked out well. Nice lady signed us up, and I had gone online to try to reserve certain sites there, but it wouldn't let me complete it, probably because all of the days we were getting there were walk-ins, and we wanted 2 days. So when I went to reserve, you can't reserve a walk-in. Anyway, we finally went up there. I went up there and said, just give me something within a few sites of a bathroom, and she did, and we ended up in a good place. Of course, we ended up in the only one without shade. So hot Pennsylvania afternoons are pretty hot, but we're managed, and we have good fans and stuff. We stayed last night. We're going through the park today, and then we'll leave tomorrow morning. So we booked for 2 nights. And then from there, it's a couple-day trek to Pigeon Forge and Dollywood. So we'll be camping a night or two, and we might actually do an extra night so that we can kind of ride out the weekend and get to the campground and Dollywood like on a Monday. I think it'll be less crowded, particularly this time of year. Memorial Day is over, but school hasn't let out yet. So we're kind of hoping that, it's pretty thin. But we understand it's a very popular park. I've never been there before. It's practically the only one I haven't been to ride roller coasters. And we'll see what we'll see. But right now, it's cereal. The coffee just finished brewing.
Hi.
Look who's arrived.
Yep, here I am.
Roller coasters today, Joyce.
Oh boy.
In 80-degree weather.
Oh boy.
It's early in the morning, and it's not that hot yet, but here in the sun you can almost feel what the day's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Is the sun hotter
Sweet discounts throughout the month, invitations to exclusive events, and so much more all year long.
Yeah,
Well, we broke down and purchased the fast track bands. It'll get us there no more than 15 minutes. This is very exciting. We're on the monorail. Are you excited, Joyce?
Monorail?
Yes. You excited?
Welcome to the Hershey Park monorail. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Do you think it goes
For your
upside down at any
we ask
time?
that you remain
No.
seated. Keep your head and hands
Okay, dispatch.
covered during the
I'm sure we'll
entire
have fun
ride,
anyway.
and refrain from views of Hershey Park.
What do you think? It says it's 87 degrees, but it doesn't seem that hot.
To your right, YOLO, including our oldest wooden coaster, Comet. The Hollow is also home to our first movie The place now
But that is,
Agents, it's the leak!
we need to stop them.
Training's over.
The Crystal Cup is mint.
Agents, it's the leak!
We need to stop them.
Training's over.
Well, it's dinner time.
Dinner time, yes.
Yeah, and we have hot dogs, ear corn, which we had to use up. We brought 2 from home. It's been a few days. The outside was getting pretty bad, but the inside's good. And a few corn chips and some soda, in this case Sprite. All of this is old. We brought it from home a few days ago. We just stopped at a grocery store and picked up a few hot dogs. And that's it. Because we travel without a cooler or without refrigeration. And it manages quite well. You're saying, well, what did we put on the corn? Spray butter. Yeah, I know. But it doesn't require refrigeration. It ain't half bad. So, we went to Hershey Park today. And you know, as you saw with some of the videos and pictures that I had put on this video, and it was okay. I hadn't been in about 12 to 15 years. We hadn't been last time, so it's much more elaborate than it used to be. Thank God they improved the parking lots, and it was not super expensive for the day. We did buy the pass that lets you get on quickly because the first line lasted 80 minutes. So we decided to get the, what do they call it? The fast track, which added another $50 each on all of us. So all that totaled, the park wasn't worth it. I mean, it was good to come back and see it, but I don't think I'll be coming back here. I mean, I'll travel down to Wilmington to go to Busch Gardens any day of the week before I come back here. So if you've never seen it, it's pretty good. But it's no Universal, it's no Busch Gardens, it's no Disney World. And glad we went. Tomorrow we head out. And we have a 2-day jaunt to get over to Tennessee, to Dollywood, and I have high hopes for that. I've heard so much about it. I understand that Dolly does a great job with her theme park, and she has high standards, so it should be good.
Yes.
So let us eat.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching our video. and we'll see you on in the next theme park, and actually the next campgrounds, because we have at least one stop before we get there. Okay. Bye.